This is 2 Minutes UX Design. My name is Nelly, and today we're going to talk about the design of user experience of a teapot. Let's start it. Now, this is a teapot made by IKEA. The name of it is Riklig, and probably it's not pronounced like that. My Swedish is not my greatest asset, but the point about today is just to tell you a little bit about the teapot, to describe it. Then I'm going to tell you what is the problem with it, the several problems that I found. I'm going to make a pause before because I wanted to try to figure out what is wrong with it. And then we're going to show you what would be possible solutions. Let's try to address those possible solutions to make this a better teapot. This is a teapot I bought from IKEA about a few years ago. It's a very, I think it looks quite nice. Holds 1.5 liter of water or tea and costs about $10. I'm just going to show you the IKEA website page so you have an idea how it works. So this is the website, right? You basically pour the water inside with the tea. It's very simple, has this part so that you can put the loose leaves. Very simple, it's not very expensive, costs about $10, and that's it. Now, let's describe a little bit. So it has 3 different parts. It has one lid on the top, so this is the whole thing together, but this has a thing that unscrews. It's not too easy because I'm just using one hand here, but it's easy to unscrew, right? So that's not a problem. So you have this lid, then we have this net where you put the loose leaves, so it just goes inside like this. Very easy to put it, not difficult at all. I don't think that is a problem. Then you have this part, which is also a second part of the lid, so that you can see, right? And then you have, of course, the glass where you put the tea on. So let's put it back together, and then I'm going to make a pause and ask you to try to figure what's wrong with it, and then I'm going to describe it. Now, once again, it is easy to assemble it, so that's not a problem. Now, make a pause here, and if you didn't, I'm going to tell you what I think is wrong about it. I make tea sometimes, and over I go over this problem. So I think there are 2 main problems with this tea pot. First one has to do with the lid. And I hope that you can see this in video, and it is easy, but as you can see, there is a small triangle here. It's very, very difficult to see, especially if you don't wear glasses, or if it is dark, forget about it, or if you don't see too well. So not very inclusive as a product. Anyway, this means that this arrow has to be aligned with this part here, and as you can see right now, it's not. Now, if it is not, means that this opening here will not be aligned. So if it is not aligned, once you pour the tea, you're going to have tea going all around the glass, and it's going to spill over your table. Makes a mess. I make it often. Even if I align it initially, it's enough that I touch it by mistake, it goes off center, and you don't realize that. You only find it out when it's too late, you already made a mess. So that's the first major problem. By the end, I'm going to show you how it could be solved, and people already solved this problem. The second one, it might be even worse or better, but let's see. The handle, right? It looks very simple, no frills. You just grab it. However, you have to think about this. This is holding about 1.5 liter of tea, which means 1.5 kilo, plus the weight of the teapot. And if you have sweaty hands, or if they are wet for any reason, and you hold it, the whole weight of it, it's going to be pushing it down, and it's going to slide on your hands. Now, imagine this is going to be hot, right? Because it's tea, it's very hot. You cannot grab it here to support. The only thing that you can do is this, and this is pushing you down. So you have a problem here, a real big problem. And I was trying to think about ways to fix it, and it's actually very, very simple. People have fixed it already. I'm going to show you here this other teapot. Let me just switch the window. And this is a very, very similar teapot, as you can see. And let me try to make it bigger. You have here the handle, which is squared. It's like it has straight lines instead of being a curve. So it's much, much easier to grab. And as well, you have this opening here with a tab that it indicates clearly what is the right size to put it in front of you. So it's very, very simple. I don't know why IKEA didn't do it like this to start with. I don't believe it's a matter of cost, because it would cost just the same. It's just a shape that is different. and it would be much easier for people to experience this product and to use it. I don't know if they didn't test or if they were searching for something that looks nice instead of something that works well, but that's what I had for today. If you have suggestions for other topics, other objects that I can review, talk about, leave it in the comments, and if you're not following me, follow me, and see you next time on the next UX Design, 2 Minute UX Design. See you!